are about 600 species of spiders with a cross on the back. They live almost everywhere, preferring places with a humid tropical climate. They can be found in forests, parks, near reservoirs. Often they settle in abandoned buildings. The size of the spider does not exceed 4 centimeters. The color varies from yellow-brown to dark gray, depending on the habitat. Starting from spring and until the onset of autumn, spiders are busy weaving webs to provide themselves with food. The crusader feeds on small insects, prefers to lead a solitary lifestyle. It does not pose a serious danger to a person, but it can bite through the skin and inject a small amount of poison. The most susceptible people to the poison may experience severe headache, weakness, itching at the bite site and other unpleasant symptoms. The pain from the bite itself is tolerable and passes quite quickly. Tarantulas love warmth and do not live in northern latitudes, but in general their habitat is quite wide. This is the southern part of Eurasia, America, Australia, North Africa. They choose steppe, semi-desert, forest steppe for life. Tarantulas are nocturnal, besides solitary, since they converge with representatives of the opposite sex only during the mating season. There are about 200 species among tarantulas. Representatives of various species differ in color and size. The bite of a tarantula and its venom can be fatal for some animals. For an adult healthy person it does not pose a danger, although it causes painful symptoms. After a tarantula bite, a person may experience pain at the bite site, swelling, drowsiness, fever, nausea may also appear. If a tarantula has bitten a child or an elderly person, it is necessary to consult a doctor. The mouse spider has such a strange name for a reason, because it lives underground in burrows. The size of the dangerous spider is small. This representative of arachnids, growing up to 3 centimeters, lives in Australia. Males have an unusual appearance, a black, sometimes bluish body, a bright red head and the same chelicerae. Females are usually monochrome, black. The spider mouse feeds mainly on insects, but can also hunt other small animals, luring them into cleverly woven nets. In turn, these spiders act as food for wasps, centipedes and scorpions. In a person, his bite causes severe pain. The place where he stuck his jaws can swell and cause pain and swelling at the bite site. But the spider saves its venom, so in most cases nothing threatens people. For a human, the venom of a mouse spider is very dangerous. No deaths have been recorded from a meeting with a mouse spider. The yellow spider lives in America, Australia, Asia, Africa. It can also be found in southern Siberia and the Volga region. The yellow spider prefers to live in secluded places, for example, in shallow crevices, under piles of stones, in dense grass. The sac spider has medium-sized dimensions. The size of its body does not reach even 1 centimeter, however, thanks to its bright coloring, it is easy to notice. The spider has a bright yellow color of the body, against which an orange head stands out as a bright spot. The spider's mouth and fangs, in comparison with the size of its body, can be called huge. In addition, it is very fast and can jump. The venom of the yellow spider is not so strong and terrible. Its danger lies in the fact that it is toxic and can lead to serious consequences in the future, which are difficult to predict in advance. Intoxication is accompanied by edema, fever, severe headache and muscle pain, nausea. Exposure to poison can cause tissue necrosis. The Chilean hermit spider got its name because it prefers solitude, lives alone, away from both its relatives and humans. He chooses a dark and dry place for housing. His main activity falls on the night period. A distinctive feature of its appearance is the pattern on the back, which resembles a violin in its outlines. The Chilean hermit spider reaches 4 centimeters in size, but does not have a bright appearance. The impression is formed due to the discreet brown color and the delicate constitution of the arthropod. At the same time, the hermit spider is famous for its venom. Its bite causes extremely painful sensations and a strong burning sensation, comparable to a burn from a cigarette. The venom of the Chilean hermit spider can cause necrosis and other serious health problems in humans. When bitten, first aid should be provided. Apply a cold compress to the affected area to slow down the spread of the poison. The six-eyed sand spider is a dangerous spider species found in desert and semi-desert areas of South America, including Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Paraguay and Uruguay. The six-eyed sand spider has a body about 2.5 centimeters long and a color that allows it to easily hide on sandy soil. The spider has 6 eyes arranged in 2 rows of 3 eyes each, which is a characteristic difference from most other spider species. This spider is a predator and preys on other insects, as well as on small animals, which it can kill with its venom. The venom of the six-eyed sand spider is one of the most poisonous in the world and can cause serious complications in humans, including skin necrosis and dysfunction of internal organs. The six-eyed sand spider has a unique ability to hide under a layer of sand, making it difficult to detect. It can also hide in various shelters, such as cracks in rocks or tree trunks. The Sydney watering-can spider, also known as from Cancer strabiscus, is a venomous spider found in Australia. It belongs to the family of the Gigatilidae and is a close relative of the more famous black widow spider. The Sydney leucospider spider can reach sizes up to 3 centimeters in length and has a thick dark brown color. It usually lives in burrows or under rocks in moist forests and coastal areas around Sydney. This spider has venomous fangs that can cause serious danger to humans. The venom of the Sydney lake spider can cause cardiac arrest, loss of consciousness and other serious health problems. However, due to its caution and shyness, the spider rarely attacks people, and cases of fatal attacks are extremely rare. The spider plays an important role in the ecosystem of Australia, helping to control the insect population. It is also one of the symbols of the Australian fauna and is depicted on many local signs and symbols. Karakurt lives in a lot of places. Today it can be found in Iran, Kazakhstan, Krasnodar Krai, North Africa, Southern Europe, and Ukraine. Their habitat is expanding over the years. They prefer to live in ravines, wastelands. The karakurt is quite small in size. The spherical body of the female reaches a size of no more than 2 centimeters. The male is almost 3 times smaller. The spider's body is completely smooth, black in color, and the back and belly are covered with bright red spots. The name of the spider karakurt is translated from Latin as 13 dots. A feature of karakurt can be considered its eyes. They are tripled so that they can see both day and night. Karakurt venom is 15 times stronger than rattlesnake venom, so their bite is very dangerous for a person who causes severe poisoning. Assistance to the victim must be provided in the first 10, maximum 20 minutes, otherwise a fatal outcome cannot be avoided. The Brazilian wandering spider lives in the tropical zone of South and Central America and in Brazil, and it is found only in these areas. It is also called the Brazilian wandering spider or simply the banana spider, since representatives of this species most often live on banana palms. The Brazilian spider is, of course, a predator, but he has one unusual gastronomic predilection. He loves bananas very much and never misses the opportunity to eat them. Banana spiders do not live in one place for a long time, do not equip a burrow and do not weave a web. He changes his home quite often wanders into people's homes, which causes a lot of serious problems. The venom of the Brazilian spider contains the strongest neurotoxin. Its action can lead to very serious consequences. The venom provokes muscle numbness, causes paralysis. Its venom is listed in the Guinness Book of Records as the most toxic and dangerous among spiders. The black widow is considered the most venomous spider in the world. An adult spider is painted black. Females, as a rule, have a red hourglass-shaped spot on the underside of the abdomen and several red spots near spider warts and on the back. They reach a length of about 1 centimeter, and males are much smaller. They build their web traps in low-growing vegetation and in caves. Black widow venom contains the neurotoxin latrodoxin, which leads to seizures, abdominal pain, severe pain in the bite area, high blood pressure, cardiac arrhythmia and death. Black widow bites can be fatal to children and the elderly. They got their name because of the fact that a female killed a male immediately after mating, a dark ritual that gave the name to these spiders.